Welcome, my lovely Scorpios. Scorpio, this is your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of October 28th through November 3rd, 2019. This is, remember, time is merely a pretense. This could be past, present, future energy, or lessons. And also, this is a general reading for my Scorpios. So sun, moon, house, rising positions. Also, cross-watchers, welcome. But it still will not apply to all. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. Why no cards of intention, Scorpio? Well, it's because the Scorpio new moon on Sunday, October 27th, that's going to hit us and has hit us gloriously for the next 2 weeks, is represented by the Five of Cups, mourning the loss of our old selves. I know you guys could handle it. You guys just murder your darlings, and change is easier than stagnancy for most Scorpios. But not all of us have that Mars in Scorpio, that adjusting so well, that depth of what is unchangeable about you is amazing. However, we have the new moon in Scorpio. Definitely plant your intentions, write those wishes down for the next 6 months. You should be able to carry this energy with you. And I think a lot of you actually did that for your full moon and your new moon last year, because I constantly pulled that you guys were pulling on moon energy. We also have Mercury going retrograde. So a lot of us are going to come into information with all the Scorpio new moon energy, and then on Halloween, the veil falls, and that information is probably going to hit us harder on that day. And then Mercury goes retrograde, and we have to reevaluate. It's going to change everybody's lives, flip off their perspectives. Everybody's going to be hungover from spirit, but you guys are probably going to be just fine and dandy. It's just another change for my Scorpios. What do my Scorpios need to know for all this lovely energy for them that they must endure? All right. Ooh, Princess of Swords. Definitely some information about some kind of change. Some information. Come on, Spirit. Let's see what my Scorpios need. All right. Strength. Vulnerability. King of Cups. Yeah, that would be a father sign. Water sign, father in your parent in your energy with that King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Strength is a Leo card. It's in reverse, but it's your vulnerability. You realize that this is a vulnerability with some kind of authority figure. This is you realize that at any given moment, this person could flip your life upside down. It's a knock in the nuts for you boys, Scorpios, that are out there, but you ladies are just absolutely floored as well. You've just found a limit in your life, a vulnerability in your life, and you guys are not happy about it. I can feel the anger. I can feel this water. Of course, it can be you flipped upside down, and I think it probably is because you realize you're vulnerable and you're pissed. You guys are going to change that immediately. Immediately. Wow. All right, let's get some clarifications on that strength card. What is your vulnerability? Okay, your Four of Pentacles and your Judgment. Okay. There's something you're trying to save for, but it feels like you're saving for it, but really you're just withholding things from yourself. There's an ending here that it doesn't seem possible with the plan, with the system you have in place, with what you're working on. It's like you're resting on them. I mean, you're not actually working on anything, if that makes any sense. You were, how to explain, you kind of thought you were working hard at it, but you maybe were just kind of dragging your feet on it, and now you've realized your vulnerability, and you've realized that this puts you and everyone you love in a bad position, kind of, or in a, you're beholden. I feel like you're beholden to somebody. I feel like there's a little freedom lost here in this realization. and you realize that maybe you haven't cut something off. You've been withholding cutting off some relationship or some kind of partnership that needs to end because it's pulling you down. It's not something that you noticed before. It seemed like you were rising up before, and now you're coming to terms with the fact that yes, this is flipping me upside down, and it sucks. I'm done. I could feel like you didn't realize what was going on. Ooh, 10 of Swords. It did hurt. It does hurt. It does hurt. You've won so far. You've managed to complete one ending, okay? This ending is also, the Universe card is also a new beginning. Okay, this 10 of Swords, okay, you've realized your pain. You realize what you've been doing wrong. You realize the betrayal. You realize how people are stabbing you in the back. You've got it all together. You've got it together. You know. There's this just like more knowing with these swords in your back than the pain of it. Because, my God, you guys are like, it hurts, I'm changing. You realize that you've kind of put yourself in a cycle, a bad turn. And you need a new turn. You need a new, you need to work on something else. You need to attract other things. You need to do other things. It's a victory, but it's a painful victory. And that's just because you've only victoried in strategy. You've only victoried in thought. This is realization. A lot of Scorpio energy is big change this season, but because a lot of change happens because Scorpio is ruled by Mars, but Scorpio is also water. So that's depth, that's spiritual change, inside change. It has nothing to do with the physical world in the immediate. That will come when our next Earth season Capricorn rounds around us, because right now it's all about the psychology of it, the mental of it, realizing where you are in a bad spot and how to get out of it. You're like, the anger, the nerve is the way I feel, Scorpio. You are just, the nerve is what I feel. But the reason you're going to go through this change a lot faster than, say, other signs is not just by virtue of your birth in the month of October and November, but also because you're accepting your responsibility in this. I hope that makes sense. You're saying, this person put me in this spot, but I completely accepted that spot. I sat there, kind of thing. They pushed this chair out in front of me and I sat down, is what I'm seeing. And you didn't realize what you were getting into when you sat down. And it's going to be a little harder to get out of now, but admitting that first is probably going to get you out of this way faster than if you just got really mad at somebody. Kind of thing. 5 of Cups. Yeah, that is the new moon energy. This is you pouring out all the cups. You don't care that there's cups left over. You are done. This is absolute dissatisfaction. So much so with the current state of energy. This isn't depression. This is like pouring out the cups and walking away, because that's what's coming next with once you leave the illusions of this reality. You're you want to build your own empire. And yes, Spirit, this is advice from Spirit. It's like, this is an Aries too in your energy that can be of help to you, but moreover, you're going to pull on that Emperor energy. You need to build your own empire. This is definitely a separation of funds, maybe a separation of dependency that you've been working on. This could be as small as depending on somebody else to do the books. And when you double check the books and finally do your homework and pull out those accounting books that you've completely forgotten about, you're going to realize you should be getting more, and that should be building your empire. Look at the sun here. Yeah, you're ending this. With this new moon in Scorpio, represented by the 5 of Cups, it's going to be like, because Spirit is saying Scorpios are listening. They're practically taking notes on how to do this. Just start building your empire. Think of how you're building your empire, because, this 5 here, you're going to go through some major change. You've been thinking about it for a while. So this 5 of Wands, you're ready to just stop battling. You're ready to stay in this. This is more of the stuck in battle position. This is remaining in battle. These reversals are walking out of this limited energy and this limited feelings and this limited opportunity. You're just done. You're going to just move on and build your own empire and stop dealing with It's like, stop dealing with the crap where you are and just going on and building your own empire elsewhere. It's not necessarily leaving where you are, but you're not going to fight these issues. You're just going to go and find that somewhere else. You're going to make it happen elsewhere, if that makes sense, or somewhere, so with somebody else. This is like a total change of scenery, even, because it's time to build an empire instead of trying to build a kingdom or just a shack for yourself. And it's really huge, because this Hangman energy tells me that you've been thinking about it for a while. It's not something you haven't thought about or desired or even feel like you're working towards. You're just starting to be honest with yourself about just how deep the hole is you're in, and just what you're really going to have to do to get out of it. And trust me, you're walking out of it. It's a very big realization. I feel like some of Scorpios are going to be visited by ghosts, like on the Christmas Carol, but you will encounter, and it won't be ghosts, it might just be a very spirited person on a Halloween, and they're going to enlighten some of this for you. They're going to keep that light energy in it. Oh my gosh. You're going to go, you're ending one 10 of Cups. You thought you had your 10 of Cups, but you want something more. So this is like new connection, new starting over in love. But it's just because you're realizing you don't have everything. Everything isn't as it should be. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you're taking that, Scorpio, and you're taking this news to heart. Whatever your realization is, you're taking it to heart. And you're going to sit down. This is sitting down with your love. And this is either your lover or sitting down with your project in front of you and what it needs to succeed. But it's resting in your love, because you're realizing that you need a whole new set of love systems and a whole new set of thinking. And it's a whole change. You're inspired. This is changing. We're not resting on our laurels. Like I said, resting on our laurels. It's time to advance to other things. And it's very, it does have that, like, sitting in the bed with your lover and saying, you know what, our life, it's not enough. Let's do more. Yeah, this is a confession. These are confessions of, wow, this feels like serious, like your partner in crime. You're coming to terms with the fact that this 10 of pence is not a legitimate 10 of pence. We've been resting on our laurels. We need to get out of that. We need to end this frickin' cycle and move on to something more abundant, at least financially secure. You could have an earth sign in your energy. That would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But no, this feels like we need to start building some. I need to start building some, because the way things are going now, you know, it's that energy that if my parents died tomorrow, would I be able to take care of myself? That's a scary thought, but it is a real one, and it's you. You're getting that fire into your ass. You're going to absolutely start putting, this is just change enormous. You're ready for it. This is a complete independence. It's total kingdom building. It feels really good too, Scorpio, by the way. Really good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're going to make this new information. You're going to balance those your spirit, your energy, your work. You're going to start working sincerely, and you're making that push. This is happening, and everybody's coming with you. You're bringing everyone with you, because this information, ooh, it burned your buttons. It boiled your waters. Whew. This is a very intense reading, Scorpio. I know you feel very strongly about this, so keep your eye open for this information, because it is going to change your life. It is going to bring you true abundance, without a doubt. 8s are abundance. And you're going to work for it. And you can. So, might as well. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me, Scorpios. Ugh, it's lovely. Little tough, but hey, Mars, right? We share that. All right. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you, of course. Book a personal reading as well. All that information is in the box below. No need to repeat it here. And, of course, have a great week, my lovely Scorpios, and happy birthday for those of you who are coming up on that.